Man, welcome back today. So today I wanted to talk on the topic of negative thoughts, all right? The reason I wanted to talk about negative thoughts is because I feel like a lot of people nowadays, we have a negative mindset or we have negative thoughts in our head and we start to almost think that's who we are, all right? I was like that before. I still have moments of that every day, and maybe not every day, but at least every week throughout my week. So I wanted to come on here and just talk to you on how I look at negative thoughts now. All right, to help me stay on a positive track, stay towards being healthy, having a positive mindset, all right? Giving my body, my mind, my spirit what it needs, all right? So first thing is, why do we have negative thoughts? At the end of the day, negative thoughts are basically telling us that we have a thought or we are not where we want to be, all right? So basically, if something comes in our head is negative, it's usually because we see something that we're like, we should be at that level, or something happens like a situation and then we're reactive to that situation. It could also just be like a sense of like stress. We're going too fast in our own head and just not slowing down to see the positive stuff that we got going on, all right? So for me personally, I used to wake up and have a lot of negative thoughts right away in the morning. And I just thought I woke up inherently negative. And at the end of the day, it's just like your actions from the night before or the day before are gonna dictate how you feel right there in the morning. So if I ate something that was off my diet plan or wasn't gonna serve me and be a purpose-driven food in the morning, my stomach would hurt or my mindset, I have brain fog, and I'd be irritated and be like, why don't I feel good? I just woke up, like how do I already feel like shit? And I'd have all these negative thoughts in my head, and it would just start my morning off very negative. I'd be like irritated and have a little bit of anxiety. And so for me, what I've been doing every morning is I wake up and I don't react. Well, I don't eat like a fool at night, so that's been helping me as well. But in the morning, I wake up and I don't go straight to my phone. I don't go straight to how I'm feeling. I go straight into gratitude, all right? So for me, I read a daily devotion just to put some gratitude in my head. It just kind of has you think about something right in the morning that's more positive than just reacting off your feelings. Because a lot of the time we react off our emotions, and that's what sets us in a bad mood. Is I'm not feeling right, so my mindset can't be right. Well, it's like that's not necessarily true. It's just you're allowing your body and your mind to connect, all right? So for me, it's like I wake up, maybe I don't feel the best, but I'm gonna read my devotion. I'm gonna have a sense of gratitude right there in the morning. And then instead of being reactive, I've already set myself and make an active choice to be positive. So then I'll have this devotion in my mind that I'm thinking about how can I apply this to my life, what I just read. And it just takes my mind off the negative stuff right away and helps me put myself in a positive mindset. After that, I go right into something of service, all right? So whether that's like serving my girlfriend, serving my cats, serving someone, all right? It doesn't have to be someone like a person. It could be something. Like it would be your pets, all right? And going right into an act of service, because then I always feel good when I serve someone else, all right? Yes, you have to serve yourself, but it also feels good if you serve someone else. So for me, I serve someone else or something, and then right after that, I have my me time. So then I go into my cold shower, I head to the gym, and for me, the cold shower, I love it. I used to hate it because at the end of the day, it's hard, it's not comfortable. But why I love it so much now is it just gives you a sense of gratitude for the warmth, the comfort that you feel throughout your day. All right, I go about 5 minutes. I don't feel like you need to go more than that. And what it does, it puts me in a very meditative mindset. I work on controlling my breathing during that shower, which is breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. And I'm just thinking about how strong I am mentally, physically, how great of a day it's gonna be. So I'm basically putting gratitude in my mind constantly during this 5 minutes of doing something uncomfortable. And as soon as I get out the shower and I don't have that freezing cold water on me, I feel like my body just feels a sense of gratitude as well after, and my mind is just clear, it's sharp, and it's ready to go. So that's why I've been a huge proponent of the cold showers. I was not before. I thought they were like cortisol showers, but I'm a full-on believer now. As long as you control your breathing, you try to relax, and just be in your own thoughts for that 5 minutes or whatever time you do it, okay? Now this is the thing, we're going into why negative thoughts are a bad thing or why we don't wanna stay there. is if you think about it, if we're having a negative thought, it is going to be impossible at the same time to have a positive thought, all right? So if you're saying, I'm always negative, it's like, well, then your life's going to be negative, all right? The world is not how it is, the world is how you are, right? So if you're negative, your world's going to look very negative out there. If you're more positive, your world's going to look more positive and optimistic out there, all right? So for me, I was such a hypocrite, and I didn't realize, well, if you're very negative, your brain has no time or space to then think of the positive, creative, or imaginary thing, or have a good imagination to create things, all right? So that was the thing that was holding me back, is I was inherently so negative and reactive about the things that were happening to me, instead of being more like stoic and just realizing like everything bad has a good attached to it, all right? Positive will never exist without negative, and vice versa. So then I started thinking in my mind, it's like you always have these negative thoughts, and then you wonder why you're not a positive person. It's like, because you were basically telling yourself, I want to have this feeling while I'm telling myself this. You have two different things that can't coexist at the same time, all right? So this is the thing, it's like, if you're negative, man, that means you're holding yourself back, and only you can change that, all right? I know that you can't control what goes on out there, but you can control how you react to it. And so for me, if I feel my negativity come, I literally tell myself, I'm gonna reject this negativity. I do not accept this negative thought, and I'm basically telling myself, clear this negative room, this room that this negativity is gonna take over, clear that space for me to have a positive, creative thought that's gonna only help me grow and help me be a better person for that day. It's not perfect, all right? It's not a perfect system, but if you can start to think about, hey, every time I feel negativity, I cannot feel positivity at the same time. I cannot feel grateful for my life, or I cannot grow when I'm stuck in this negative mindset and seeing everything that's wrong with the situation, all right? And yes, there might be something wrong with the situation, but there's always some lesson attached to something negative or some sort of adversity, all right? So we have to be the person that we look for that lesson or that thing that we can pull that's equal to the adversity that we feel, that's going to be then thrown to the positive side of our life, all right? I really want the world just to be a better place. That's why I'm putting these videos out here. I'm not perfect, nowhere near, but I'm on this journey to try and get better every day. So for me, I'm trying to clear my negative thoughts and that negative habits that I put in my life away, and I'm trying to replace them with more positive habits, more positive thoughts. And just hopefully, like, if we do that as an individual, then hopefully society as a whole will start to see the growth and start to feel it as well, because I feel like it's more of something you feel than you see, all right? So I just want you to try this, all right? If you have a negative thought slip in your head today, just reject it. Say, I reject this negative thought. Automatically think about something positive in that situation. Put yourself in a grateful mindset. Don't let it ruin your day, all right? One thought, one reaction could ruin your day. Don't let it happen, all right? You guys are stronger than this. We all are. Let's mentally get stronger. Let's get fitter. Let's stay healthy. And honestly, let's just help and serve everybody that we can, all right? Let's have a great start to the week.